Yo, 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 good morning, my good people. Welcome to Fontane in the Morning, featuring the beautiful Portia J. Thank you guys for tuning in with us on this Monday morning. It is May the 19th, 2025. Over the weekend, there was a horrible tornado out in the, what do they call us, the Middle East? The Middle East, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's going on. I'm still drunk.
Midwest, my bad, y'all. Out in the Midwest, St. Louis area, Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, so on and so forth. From what they're saying right now, at least 28 people lost their lives at this moment in time.
Wow.
Now let me explain to y'all why this happened.
Uh-oh.
This administration
has
fired the people who are supposed to tell you, hey, it's a big ass tornado on the way.
They didn't say nothing. That was
They fired the people who's supposed to warn you that a big ass tornado is on the way. They've taken the money out of that department. Hey, get clear, my nigga, because some crazy air is on the way. They don't work there no more.
That's crazy. Damn.
Just getting y'all killed in the I almost called it the Middle East again. Just getting y'all killed in the Midwest, and y'all voted for his ass.
Y'all blaming everything on Trump now.
And that's just his fault. Like, I wish that wasn't the case. Honestly, I don't be like, you know what, I hope he did this so it could be bad. Nah. He did this to y'all. Rest in peace to those poor people.
What is this boat crashing into the bridge?
This is...
What?
Hey, did y'all see the, I forgot exactly. It's a Mexican Navy sailboat. I believe they said they were training. I'm trying to understand what the fuck they were doing in New York. I'm trying to understand how you hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Mexico is over here.
Jesus Christ.
Mexico is way in Mexico. What are y'all doing up in Brooklyn crossing under? There were people on those sticks. I don't know if a lot of people seen that. There were people up there, baby.
Oh my God.
They were lying. Look, they're standing there. You see people falling?
Yes.
Those are literal people up there. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at all the people.
They were up there, gang. Yes. Those sticks start hitting. Niggas was falling out.
Oh, I thought it was just the lights. That's terrible. Damn, that's fucked up.
Niggas.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Rest in peace, man. Niggas was dying all weekend, dog. It's getting crazy outside. You can't do shit these days.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all this story about the 10 inmates that escaped. Honestly, it's like the world, like, what's that show, The Dumbest Criminals? But they were smart. They were smart, like, to get the plot going.
My first concern is the niggas wrote too easy when they escaped. Too easy, LOL, and they wrote T.O. So I was like, there's no way the leader is smart. There's no way all of y'all are like of sound mind and body. Because I would have been like, wait!
They have to...
Before we escape, my niggas, somebody need to fix that typo.
I could just see these niggas at lunch just plotting this shit just every day. Like, okay.
They said one of them young niggas, it was the 21 or the 20-year-old. The 20-year-old or the 21-year-old, one of them. They said one of the niggas got out, went back to the block, and got on live.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Just lock them back up. Just lock them back up, y'all.
I'm all for jail escapes. I really am. I think breaking out of prison is
Me too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm saying, depending on what you did when you broke out. Okay, if you went in there, you was robbing banks or robbing companies, stealing from the man, I don't give a fuck. Break out of every jail they put you in. These are murderers.
Mm-hmm. These
niggas need to get caught today. We needed them boys off the street by Saturday. So anybody still lingering in the street, get them off of it. Get them off of it. You said 10 got free.
Mm-hmm.
They say they've got 3 or 4 so far.
I think they've caught 3, so there's still 7. Okay, so they suspended 3 employees after the 10 inmates.
Oh, so they saying people are involved.
There had to have been somebody from the inside helping them. So, Okay, so because I really wanted to figure out like how this even happened. So I read this breakdown of how there was an abandoned or empty cell. Oh, sorry, y'all. That was like a handicap cell. And they had been going in there and they cut a hole in that cell. So it wasn't an occupied cell. It was a cell that nobody was in. And they had cut a hole in the cell. And they all, I guess after the person that was supposed to be watching them checked out to go get something to eat. This happened at like midnight. They all came to that cell and squeezed through the hole and got out through the hole and jumped off the dock and then ran across the interstate. They had brought like a blanket with them for the fence. Like this was a well planned out.
There's on the video as they were all running out, one of them went on the other side of the pole. He split the pole. Mm-hmm. That was the first nigga they got. So luck is real. They'll be out here splitting the pole. That shit is real.
It was the youngest was a 19-year-old, the oldest was a 42-year-old.
I thought he was 48. I want the oldest one arrested first. I wish they would have got his ass first. I hope they got him.
Yeah.
Because if you 40 and some change hanging around a whole bunch of 20-some-odd-year-olds in jail, number one, if you're not the leader, you're even more dangerous. Mm-hmm. If you following young niggas, you super dangerous. But also, how did you figure this out when they were conducting this plan, or did you conduct this plan? And they, of course, came along. I want the old nigga off the street sooner than later, for shit sure. Now that's where's my damn. That's what I need. You saw 20, 21. There's a couple 21-year-olds, some 25-year-olds, etc., etc. Basically, every story I seen, these niggas, one of them had a murder or an attempt. No in between. These niggas had a murder or an attempt or several attempts, whatever it was, but they got them on they shit. So get them off the street, please and thank you. Wrangle these niggas up like cattle and take their ass back in there. And the people who worked at the jail that they escaped from, they got on TV saying, yeah, I mean, we're not trying to have inmates escaping our prison system like that. But we are fucking broke. And the reality of it is, that's the case. Mm-hmm. How the fuck do you cut a hole into a jail wall?
And there's a specific, like they had to use a power tool.
How did you cut a hole into a jail wall?
They had help from the inside. They had help because they had to have a power tool in order to do that. So they're doing a big investigation right now. I watched a press conference where there's a lot of fire on the sheriff department because they escaped in the middle of the night, like at midnight. I don't even know what you call. Forgive me because I don't have the correct terminology for everybody that works in the jail. But they found out when they did a head count at like 8:30 in the morning, and they didn't alert the public. The news caught wind of it around 9:53, and they ended up reporting on it around 10:30. So these guys had been on the loose since like 1 in the morning. The jail knew about it at 8:30 and didn't let nobody know. The public didn't find out till like 11 o'clock.
So the jail was like, nigga, we not telling them nothing. We didn't let them figure out when they see orange niggas running around. But we not telling them we fucked up. And that's just that. Mm-hmm. And as long as they get these niggas on the street, man, my main concern is that they don't get out and hurt no one even further. Mm-hmm. Stack on, of course, the charges they already got to themselves and so on and so forth. I don't know, of course, everybody's case and how it looks for them at this moment in time. So I'm hoping that you've already added to your sentence, regardless of what you've done. Mm-hmm. You're getting more time, nigga. You just escaped here. But please don't go outside and hurt nobody else and then get more time added on. Not only, of course, does it not benefit you, gang, it makes we look bad.
Yeah. So during the press release, they basically just kept saying that the jail is understaffed, they're underfunded, they are under their budget, like they don't have
everything. We understaffed, underfunded.
The building is falling apart, like they're so
it's And that's what I realizing that, especially when it comes to prisons, first things first, the only thing we are attempting to do is get money from it. Mm-hmm. We know that if we build it and fill that motherfucker, we getting paid. We don't really care how y'all are moving inside of there. The only jails that nobody want to go to jail. But if you got to go to jail, the only jails you want to go to are the ones that the feds own. Yeah. Okay. If it's a private prison, it's privately fucked up, and that's the reality of it. But if it's a private owned prison, especially that I'm not privately owned, but if the city owns the prison, i.e. the Sarah or the county jails downtown, they're always fucked on purpose. Yeah. Not only are we not funding it, we don't give a fuck about the people that we're putting in it, because most of the people that were in these major cities, go ahead and think about it. Most of the people that we putting in it are black and brown.
Yeah, it's bad down there in New Orleans. Y'all got to figure that out. I don't know what they gonna do. They're still on the loose.
Yeah, and this kind of shit gets so me. If I lived down there, I would be literally out looking for one of the inmates, not to turn them in, so the nigga can hurt me. I'm gonna run up. Hey, yo, you better stop. Have him punch me in my face. Because I'm going to sue the fuck out of this city. I'm going to sue this. They going to rename the city Richie Fontane America is what they going to name this bitch after I'm done with it. Because what you mean these niggas escaped jail and y'all ain't tell nobody? Yeah. If you would have gave me those hours, the manhunt would have been ahead of time. We probably could have got them all. You didn't. You put me in danger. I got punched in the face at Walmart for trying to tell a nigga, hey, what you doing out here? And now I need $100 million.
Well, what are you about to say?
Let's talk sports real fast.
You talk about Angel Reese?
Yeah. Let me say this to black men.
Uh-oh.
I know there's a host of us who are not black men. All right? Unfortunately, God, when he made you, he put our color on you, and he sent you out there. But you are not one of us. And it's okay if you want to be their friend, have at it. It's all right if you want to be in their community, go ahead. If you don't necessarily like the color of your skin, not here to judge you. I am, actually. I'm literally here to judge you, but not here to judge you. Do your thing. You don't have to use black women as a key to get into that white door. You don't have to step on, shun, and in my opinion, berate black women to show that, hey, I'm like y'all. Literally, you don't need to do that to black women in order to get in their clubs. Just be a piece of shit. Because that's all it takes to be in there. The only qualification to be the token black friend is just to be a piece of shit. You don't have to degrade black women to do this. The amount of times yesterday and of course the day before from the fallout of the Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark game that I seen black men specifically, not to say that of course it's not only us. I'm speaking about us specifically because what the fuck are we doing? Mm-hmm. What the fuck does Robert Griffin get? And I know exactly what Robert Griffin gains. RG3. He played at Baylor, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. I think he was drafted number 2 to the Washington Redskins at the time. He had if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, gang, did he win Rookie of the Year? I believe he won Rookie of the Year. Had a really good rookie campaign. If not, he lost it to Andrew Luck, which I think I'm correct about. Nonetheless, during his rookie season, his coach fucked this shit up. He had came in the league with not necessarily the best knees, but when he got to Washington, they blew his shit up. Yeah. They put him out there when he was injured, forced him to play, blah, 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 tore his career up. He was done inside of 8 seasons, all of blah, blah, blah. So his career didn't go to, of course, his career didn't pan out how he wanted it to. There's not only a spirit of jealousy in Robert, there is a spirit of a bitch ass nigga. He did an entire video yesterday like this, and if I had another seat back here, I'd make PJ walk back there and sit down. He did an entire video yesterday after like 3 or 4 fucking tweets that went viral. And if only white people are agreeing with you, you are fucking wrong. I don't give a fuck if you said the sky was blue. If only white people agreed, then that means it's wrong. If all white people are like water is good and everybody else said it's bad, then nigga, I'm going with them. So if you tweet something and only white men are agreeing with you, what the fuck are you doing by not deleting it? So as he has 4 or 5 tweets already aligned to how he feels about how Angel feels about Caitlyn, you do not know this woman, you faggot.
Hey.
Nah, fuck him.
Oh God.
Nah, let's take it there. How do you know how she feels? You don't know her. So you got 4 or 5 tweets in line. Oh, she hates Caitlyn. She hates her. She hates her. She's a fucking basketball player, pussy.
Like, how can you even say that?
She's a competitor, pussy. And then it's now these tweets ain't enough. Everybody, all these white men agreeing with me and all these other people disagreeing with me, these tweets ain't enough. Let me make a motherfucking video. And he gets on video as his white wife sits on his fucking right side in a chair behind him and does a whole 2-minute rant.
I didn't see the video.
I hope you don't.
What was he saying in the video?
Angel hates Caitlyn. Angel, she did this back in last year. And then when she did, you a bitch.
The video I saw, she shoved Angel.
Yeah, she shoved her, and rightfully so. She's allowed. It's basketball, and that's the absolute worst part about it. It's basketball. It's a sport, and we've allowed these white men. Fuck it, cause I hate how we just trying to, people. No, white men who don't even watch motherfucking women's sports are a fan of one girl and have used race to turn this shit the wrong goddamn way. What does Angel Reese have to be jealous of Caitlyn Clark for? Literally outside of a jump shot, gang. And every basketball player on the planet will be jealous of a better shooter because they just want to be better at their game. So it's not jealousy, it's, man, she got a nice shot. I wish I could shoot that well. What the fuck does Angel Reese have to be jealous over Caitlyn Clark for? High school state champion, national college champion. I beat her. We're both in the league. I'm clearly famous. I'm clearly getting money. And niggas like me. I don't even want to bring this up. I wouldn't fuck Caitlyn if they paid me. They'd have, nigga, get in there and fuck Caitlyn Clark right now. You dead. Like, oh no.
Damn. That's not nice.
Getting online to befriend white people who the moment you decide, you know what, that ain't right, they're still going to turn around and call you a nigger. In order to be the token black friend, you got to always be it. You cannot decide, hey, today I'm black. No, pussy, you're always the token. Nah, that's a little too dark. He has biracial children. He clearly does not know how to be a black man. Clearly. Which means he does not know how to teach his children that when they walk out of that house, they are black. They're going to learn a very, very hard lesson. Unfortunately, it's because they have a bitch-ass father.
I want you to keep this same energy for Tory. Tory Lanez is a psychopath. He is a psychopath.
First things first. Tory Lanez don't hate black women. He might hate a black woman.
He's just a narcissistic little leprechaun. Like, I cannot believe he is doing this. If you believe and support Tory Lanez, I'm telling you right now, like, you're not going to like what I have to say, because I 1000% believe that he shot Meg. I do not believe that Kelsey shot her. I do not believe he was protecting black women. I do not believe he took a 10-year jail bid. And I see some, I don't know if he said this or somebody made this up, but there was a quote of him saying that he didn't want to take a mother away from her child. Kelsey wasn't even pregnant back then, so that don't make no sense.
How you know? She got a baby now?
She has a baby now.
She was pregnant.
So I just don't. I'm sorry. Like, none of it makes sense. What he's trying to say does not make sense.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Nike Rich, you.
What evidence? Y'all were like, oh, there's no DNA on the gun. It was his gun. Is that not weird? If his DNA isn't on his own gun?
What happened to the witness that they had, that white guy that they said that he seen two people, or he seen a woman with a gun in her hand shooting? Was that not a thing? Huh? See what I mean?
I just don't. I am so annoyed that this is still a thing in 2025. And we went from him denying that she even got shot to now all of a sudden he didn't got stabbed. Now he back in the news talking about Kelsey's bodyguard that wasn't there overheard her say, I'm over it. I'm over all of it. I want it to be done. There's a petition going around.
Have you signed it? For who?
For Tory.
To free him?
To be pardoned. Drake sharing it.
Y'all, oh, that's why the host was mad at Drake.
Yes.
Okay, real fast. I want everybody to stop saying Drake is now corny. He was corny when we met him. Like, what the fuck? The money has kind of blinded people and uncorned him. No. He was a fucking cornball. Y'all, he was making the records, the simping. Oh, I'm going to talk to your girl behind your back. And, hey, he was corny when he started. He was just tight. Like, you can be talented and corny. I think a lot of people it's like, in order to be successful, you can't be corny. There's no way you're successful and corny. No. We're one and the same. He was always this. So him doing, like corny shit is normal. Mm-hmm. It's a normality. His mama white. Like, I don't know how else to say it. He started this way. He was on fucking Degrassi. They put him in a wheelchair. Whatever be the case. Tory, I kind of don't understand. This is why I didn't say too much as it was happening, because I can't get a full understanding on it. Not only can I not get a full understanding on it, I don't want to. I actually don't want to get a full understanding on it. I want it to fucking end.
I mean, if I was in jail for 10 years and I have nothing to do, I could understand trying to come up with something. But I'm just so... I can't believe people believe this. We heard the call.
What do you mean? You can't believe people heard this?
We heard him on the phone apologizing. But y'all are trying
You're saying all he said is he apologized. He wouldn't have never did no shit like that if he wasn't drunk. He meant he wouldn't have never fucked Kelsey if he wasn't so drunk. That's what he meant.
You mean Megan?
He was saying he wouldn't have never tried to fuck Kylie at the house. That's what he was apologizing for. Now it's starting to make sense, boys. He was trying to fuck Kylie at the house. Megan was like, how could you? How could you be trying to sling this dick around? And that's what he was saying. No, I shouldn't have been doing that. I was tripping. Come on. Huh? You heard what Drake said.
So now Jason Lee is coming out saying that Tory texted him. Okay, so you didn't want to snitch. Why are you snitching now?
Well, I mean, it's already out there.
It was out there before.
No, it wasn't. It was no story. It was no extra security guard.
People been saying Kelsey shot her from jump. And Tory even said himself, that's not true.
People were saying that because people were fans of Tory. Understand that if you're a fan of someone, you are first in defense of them. So regardless of anything, I need to defend this because I don't understand it. When he first shot her, I was like, there's no goddamn way. He had just dropped Chicks Tapes 5. I'm sorry. He had just dropped Chicks Tapes 5. He had did an album. He was on a motherfucking run. Top of his career. Literally on top of his career. I was like, there's no way he shot this girl. It's a motherfucking lie. No nigga would give his career away like that at the top of it for free. And then I sat with myself for a couple months and said, all the niggas do that. What am I talking about?
Every last one of y'all. shit.
All the niggas.
Over your ego and your pride.
I said to myself, wait a minute. All the niggas do that. Mike Tyson went to jail, height of his career. Like, all the niggas go to jail behind hoes at the top of their career. So I understood. And then from that point on, I was like, well, now let them figure it out. Now let the proof, of course, come out. And it seems somebody's being unproved. Seems somebody's being disproven.
Where's Kelsey at?
Where's Kelsey at, this lying bitch?
Where? I need to hear from Kelsey. Like, she already had pissed me off of that stunt that she pulled in court.
And that's thank you for saying that too, because I need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Jason Lee.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuck Jason Lee. And I don't understand why white people are so into. I'm sorry, I said white people. Why people are so into celebrity gossip, but this is a weird thing for me, and it always has been. This is not gossip to me. This is a criminal case. Mm-hmm. Somebody is under the impression that someone shot them, whatever be the case. I don't care about like who's fucking who and who might have a baby and who was on the date. And that kind of shit is strange to me. I don't understand how people like Jason Lee get famous. No hating shit. It's fuck them. I don't hate on them. Like, congrats, get your money, do your thing. How are you famous by telling me somebody else's business?
Yeah. I mean, are we kind of doing the same thing?
Yeah. But hear me out. Hear me out. Nothing I ever speak on is possible. I don't get on here and mention anything that may be the case or may not be the case. I get on here and speak that's something that's right there that can be proven. I like to speak in facts, and it's a very important thing that I do. Also, I'm fucking funny. Jason Lee ain't said shit funny. And people don't know me.
Just messy.
People don't know me from talking about other people. They know me from talking about shit that they going through. Hello. Free Tory or keep him. Whatever. Whatever, nigga.
Hustle says we're messy adjacent though. Okay.
Come on now. You feel me? Come on, Pete. You feel me, Hustle?
So I did write down a text that supposedly Tory sent to Jason. He said, it's honestly a bunch of suppressed evidence that was kept away from me during the trial. Like, through trial, they kept saying it was inconclusive on the gun DNA, but I always knew I never touched a gun. So I asked my lawyer to retest it, and sure enough, I was 102% excluded completely from everything, just like I said. And then he also said, I never said nothing, and I ate the 10 years for them to live. Crazy place we live in. What do you mean, for them to live? Meg is still, no matter what version, Meg is still a victim here. So why did you taunt her?
Is she?
If Kelsey shot her, then why don't you have beef for Kelsey? Like, I don't understand that.
Wait, who don't have beef for Kelsey?
Like, why wouldn't Meg still be the victim in Tory's story? Why would Tory be taunting Megan if he knew that Kelsey shot her? Why would he lie and say she wasn't shot?
One of my biggest concerns was when he did that music video and he had the horse leg.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, like, where are we headed with this?
That's why I'm just like, y'all are not, this doesn't make sense to me, and I don't understand how people are believing this. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't get it. I don't get none of this shit. I want y'all to write in the comments, like, if you, I need somebody to explain to me, like, how do you believe him? Like, how? Like,
it's right there, BJ. You're not paying attention.
I'm so irritated.
What you got, man?
Like, I want to fight him.
Move on, man.
Jesus. Okay, so.
Somebody explain.
Chris Brown.
That nigga Hustle said he doing everything but recovering from the stabs.
Okay. Okay, Chris Brown, y'all, got some bad news over the weekend.
He in jail till fucking June.
He's in jail till, like, I wrote it down. Let me
17th?
Was it the 8th or the 13th or something? I think he's in jail to the 13th, and then his tour is supposed to start, like, a week before that or something.
Yeah, his tour starts a week
Basically, he don't even get to see the judge again until after at least a few of his tour dates.
Seems like a big deal. This is all something. Worst case scenario, those shows are just canceled. Once he's able to actually get to a judge, I'm pretty sure they'll free him. Based on, of course, him having a lot of fucking money. As far goes the actual case, it's funny to watch a foreign police body work on an investigation for 2 years, and then the moment a nigga get back, got your ass, nigga. Like, we've been waiting on you, nigga, since 2023.
They did him so bad.
And they
did him bad. They ain't have to do him like that.
So then to not let bro go do his tour, it's like, yeah, nigga, fuck you. We doing this on purpose. Knowing he not dangerous at all. I think that's a funny thing. But yeah, they're saying they're going to hold him until he sees the judge again. And then at that point in time, they're not saying we're going to free him. We're saying he's going to see the judge. So if anybody has tickets to overseas Chris Brown, man, good fucking luck this summer. This nigga might not get out.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how. I like Chris Brown as an artist. You know, I think.
What do you mean as an artist?
I respect his artistry.
I don't like that at all. What did Chris Brown do as a person?
I don't know this man as a person, and I don't.
Seem like a cool nigga to me.
Get out of here.
Seem like I just see.
Get out of here.
I don't. One thing about people, we all live in ivory towers, and I don't get that shit. I hate it. In fact, I'm aware of the fallacies in my life that I don't like to bring into the light. I'm aware of the things I've done to where I'd much rather not speak on it. Mm-hmm. I'm aware of the shit that I hope niggas don't actually figure out. It ain't no like super deep, dark secret shit, but it's my personal, experiences and situations. If I go through something if I go through something 10, 12 years ago, I don't want to hear about that shit every time there's an issue. I don't want to hear about that shit every time you hear my name. And then because there's an entire, of course y'all see it, there's an entire community specifically of women who are like, Chris Brown is this ultimate abuser, and not only is he, like, not only do we not support him, this nigga, like, should be behind bars type shit. And I'm not here to dispute, of course, against that specific stance on it. My concern with it is, again, as I stated, everyone living in their ivory tower. When is someone allowed to move on from their past transgressions in your life, in your opinion, as if it motherfucking matters? But when is someone allowed to move on from their past transgressions?
Well, but it's not past. Like, he has a pattern. Like, there have been multiple women that he's dated. Like, when you get to a point where people have to have restraining orders against you, and you're stalking people and fighting people, beating people up, like, that's just not just, oh, they hating on my nigga Chris. Like, he got a problem.
So beating up men?
No, but women. What you mean?
Because there's Rihanna and there's Karrueche.
Yeah, but there's been other women.
And that's what I'm. So when you're allowed to compile things,
mm-hmm.
they sound the same, and even if they aren't.
Okay.
So the situation with Rihanna, again, I'm speaking, so hear me before you fucking answer. Is the situation with Rihanna the same as the situation with Karrueche? Granted, he hit them both. I'm not here to debate, blah, blah, etc. Is it the same situation?
Yeah.
See, that's dangerous because I don't agree with that.
I mean,
I don't believe that.
I have to go back. It's been years, y'all, so I don't really remember the details. But I remember back then, like, it was bad what Karrueche was saying she was going through with him. Like, and I definitely remember them saying that he put his hands on her.
Yeah.
So that's enough for me. How many people do you have to beat up to you're a woman beater? Or you're just a violent person.
That I'll give you violent, absolutely. I'll give you violent, a little handsy. I'm sorry. I'm not. As I said, I'm not here to absolve him or defend him, of course, in any of his past actions. More so of an understanding as to how we're going to view people moving forward after, of course, these actions have been committed.
I think they say he choked. I remember it was a choking situation. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And if y'all disagree, like, I mean, this is I see both sides of the coin on this situation. I think either if you are a person who is a victim of abuse, or
you're automatically dead stop.
You're biased.
Yeah, if you went through any abuse, if you went through any abuse, you're dead stop biased on it. And I understand that. Again, that's why I'm stating I don't believe. This is not me saying, hey, you're wrong for thinking this way, Chris Brown. I'm actually trying to get an understanding as to how you feel towards it.
Yeah.
As a he's a teenager. No, he was dating that girl, Rihanna. And that,
how
was he? They're about 20 in the car, whatever be the case.
Yeah, they were.
Granted, I ain't beat none of my hoes up at that age, but everything that we experienced wasn't the highlight of our day. Everything that I experienced in my past with past women around that age wasn't some shit that I get on camera and tell everybody about. So I like I said, I'm just speaking to the notion that we all seem to be perfect when we are able to speak on somebody else's situation.
That's true.
And it's just I think, and that's what it is. I believe men, not all, not every, not all the time, etc. I believe men at times get online and speak to that notion that we're not perfect, and just because we know a motherfucker's name does not mean that they should be.
Yeah.
Just because this person is talented and has been around for 5-10 years does not mean now this person should be perfect.
Yeah.
The only person I'm expecting to be perfect is you. And motherfucking Jesus. The pastors, y'all, that's how we hear about the pastors getting pussy on the side. It's like, dang, he's a man. Like, the pastor is fucking hoes. Like, yeah, I mean, that mean he don't love God now? God made hoes. I'm confused on where we are with this. So, again, not to suggest at any point is Chris allowed to punch on the girls and get away with it, or abuse is cool, or she deserves none of that.
But he been out the way. I get what y'all are saying, and I'm not one of those people like cancel Chris Brown. Even I remember Victoria Monet wanted to open up for him. Like, if I was a singer and I had an opportunity to do a song with Chris Brown or whatever, like, I feel like I would still pursue that opportunity. But if he beat this man up the way that they say he did, like, he gonna have to pay for that, y'all. I mean, you can't just go and beat people up, and then you're not paying for their hospital bills. Like,
as far as goes, because not for the dumb shit said, if y'all feel it's okay for him to beat on men as well, be okay with him being in jail for it now as a consequence done. Beat on men is very strong verbiage, and I think as men we wouldn't even allow that to be said. If me and Chris Brown get into an altercation and he wins, that's what happened.
If it's an equal, like, we both, in each other's face and we puffing our chest up and shit, cool. But that wasn't what this situation was.
So they saying Chris Brown just swung on this nigga?
Yes.
Okay, so he assaulted me. But why did Chris Brown randomly swing on me, PJ? Why did the superstar Chris Brown randomly swing on a producer out in the UK?
I believe these niggas be on cocaine.
I believe he was accosted and provoked. And
I believe that
niggas know Chris Brown is easily provoked, because as we sit here and speak, we all believe that he's a bit violent. So I believe I walked up to Chris Brown, called him a light-skinned bitch ass nigga, he'd probably fire on me and I'd sue the shit out of him. Yeah. So, but
I don't know, because people do be trying celebrities. They do. But this guy specifically,
knowing Chris Brown's got in trouble several times behind his hands, I'll try him again.
But you're also traveling with an entourage. Like, that's the whole point of having bodyguards. Like, you should not be fighting your own.
You just said we know Chris is on that white girl.
Mm-hmm.
We know Chris be playing with his nose. He was high as fuck. I don't need no security guards. I'm on that shit of there. This is my security. I just hit it in the bathroom. I'm ready to go. And that's the reality of it is. You can't be out here playing with celebrities. They on cocaine and ready to go. Not me. Not me.
I don't know, y'all.
Free Chris Brown. And I'm standing on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you fuck with him, I'm not gonna, like, say nothing. I mean, I went to his concert. You took me to his concert like a few years ago. It was a great concert.
Tight,
like,
man.
he's
in a pitch black having my baby. Here we go. In a pitch black loving my baby.
Oh God, you used to make me listen to that album every
That's my shit right
day.
there.
He one of them people. I don't know. Y'all like that when a new album comes out, you have to listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
That's why y'all people be getting online after an album's been out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and be like, yo, this shit trash.
This shit trash. You
go to hell.
You gotta sit with the art, y'all.
You need to sit with the art in different modes. You need to feel different and hear the music every time you feel different. People be getting in their car headed to work mad as fuck at traffic. Mm-hmm. I know for a fact the moment I get in traffic, I'm upset. I don't want to speak. Every time somebody get over, I got my gun in my hand like, why you switching lanes? I hate traffic, and it affects how I hear and view. I don't like eating in the car if it's traffic because I don't even get to feel my food properly, and I know how my mood shifts throughout different things. You cannot hear a body of fucking work once and give an actual opinion on it, dumbass, unless it's Michael Jackson.
So you like to sit like in your home and smoke a
in your car, in my car, in your house,
so
at my house.
So you experience it in different places.
At the club. When Future, when y'all remember when he dropped those 2 albums. Mm-hmm. He dropped 2 albums. One was a rap album, one was an R&B album. The R&B album, classic. Everybody know classical. The rap album, I remember listening to it, and I was like, yo, this shit whack. I don't really fuck with this. I stopped playing it. I came back a month later when I was headed to the motherfucking club. I was headed to the club. I turned it on. I'm like, nigga, this bitch banging for real.
Yeah.
And then I started listening to it again. I was like, yo, that was bugging out. What?
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple of times.
Because it's real life.
Yeah.
You can't just hear something in any mode and be like, yo, this ain't how I'm feeling. And no. Party music is made to experience during parties. I don't sit here and listen to Future in my home just normally. I don't, nigga, nearly the fuck my bitch in Gucci flip-flops. I just ate a sandwich.
It has a lot to do with where you are in your own life as well.
Exactly, yes.
When
all Lil Baby rap about is how much money he got. I'm poor.
I can't get with
Tell me something else, Lil Baby.
I cannot get with none of the rap boys. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm not really into rap right now.
Capricorn Court, To Pimp a Butterfly, and I think that's a huge. Hold on, Capricorn.
What's Pimp a Butterfly?
See what I mean?
Who's that?
Kendrick Lamar, top, like.
Is that the last album?
No, PJ, stop saying shit. You're embarrassing us.
I'm sorry. I don't listen to it.
Pimp a Butterfly.
Y'all know I'm an R&B girl. Come on now.
To Pimp a Butterfly, this was after Kendrick's first album. So he put out Untitled Unmastered, but that don't really count. To Pimp a Butterfly is essentially his second studio album. Mm-hmm. It's literally just black power awakening music. Literally, when I play this shit, you can be like, Rich, like, seriously? Mm-hmm. It's not the shit you turn on when you, like, feeling yourself happy. I turned it on, the nigga made me mad. I was playing To Pimp a Butterfly for a week before I was like, yo, any of this shit is good. I kid you not. And that's because I didn't have a fucking job when it came out. I was job searching, and I was upset. I wasn't upset with myself, but I was like, damn, I need a job. Shit's getting tight. I got the job. I did a 4 weeks work, got a paycheck, and I was like, okay, I feel different now. I feel good. This music is better. And it's just real. Like, people are really going into the booth, making music under a certain mood. So what makes you feel like you can hear it and you can just be in any mood?
Yeah, you have to embody the same mentality.
At least be over there. At least let your energy metal over there. It's a real life. Don't judge. Stop judging fucking albums anyway. Who the fuck are you?
What does this mean? So is some sexy songs for you better now?
That's Party and Drake's last tape. Not really, cuz. And I sat with it. It's a lot better than when it originally came. When I originally played it, the first play, I said it's a song on here, and I cut that bitch off. Now it's about 8 to 10 songs on there that I'll play. It's only like 4 or 5 that I fuck with. It's 8 to 10 that I'll play, but it's a litany of songs on there that they should have left off because it was a throwaway album anyway. But that's how I go. People do need to understand you can't just hear especially a song maybe, but an entire body of work. Yeah. You don't know. It's not how that shit go.
So quick Diddy trial update. Mm-hmm. Aubrey O'Day is not testifying. That was not true.
Just like I motherfucking said. Cause that bitch no.
I would have loved. I just want to hear her spill the beans because she tell it like it is. But Don got on the stand on Friday, and she's back today.
What did she say on Friday?
There was a point where she told a story about how Diddy swung on Cassie with a skillet with eggs in it. And
he wasted the breakfast? I'm sorry.
He kicked her in the head, in the stomach, and then dragged her upstairs. And then she said that he came back the next day and told Don, basically, you might want to keep this quiet because people can go missing. And they asked Don, what did she take that to mean? And she said, death. And then they were like, no, absolutely, they what's it called?
Objection.
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 Objection. Yeah, that shit.
This bitch alive.
They went ahead and cut it then, and that was the end of her testimony for that day. And so she's back today. She has her own civil case.
I told y'all everybody trying to get paid. I got a civil case against this nigga too. Fuck it. Y'all gonna see me on stand.
Yes. So you are getting on my nerves. Like he on the opposite side.
DJ mad at me.
He's getting on my nerves.
She was mad at me because I'm speaking facts. And every time I say something, it turns out it might be the case. Okay? Fact of the matter is, and if Don knows that she can't even get on the stand and say anything too detrimental because she is motherfucking complicit. And she knows it. She was in there tied up. And if there is a freako ring going on, she's a part of it. Huh? She want her check? You can get your little check, Don. You can get your little check after this is over. But you better shut the fuck up. When she get back up there today, I bet she don't say nothing extra.
There's just, I don't want to judge. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm going to say it because y'all, I don't give a fuck. What y'all going to do? Y'all not going to be biased. So, I cannot imagine watching a man beat on another woman and then I just don't do nothing.
And then stand by.
Like, I am such a protagonist type of personality. Like, I just wouldn't even think logically enough. I would just immediately, like, we finna beat your ass. You're not finna put your hands on nobody. No woman at all. Like, I don't play that shit. So I'm just like, what? It had to have just been a breakdown of, like, these women. And I'm not trying to excuse them, but I'm like, maybe he just really had that much mind control over them. I've also never been around somebody that's powerful, so I don't know what it's like to be scared of someone in that capacity.
Yeah, this is why I say thank God he didn't make me a girl, because I've not ever and will never be around a nigga who I can watch punch on his girl and then just stand by.
I would have no respect for you. I would literally look at you like a loser.
Not first things first. I tell y'all, my mother had 4 kids, and at some points she was single. Unfortunately, she didn't. Actually, at no point did my mama know how to pick niggas.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because y'all need to keep the same energy. Y'all do not be having that energy for y'all mama.
Hey, hold on. First things first. Niggas aren't real. I ain't at no point. Y'all ain't never heard me fake it. I keep this shit real.
Rest in heaven,
rest in heaven, my baby. She didn't know how to pick no niggas. I.e. my dad. I.e. my sisters. Niggas suck. She was not a good nigga picker. She picked another bad nigga who she ended up getting into a physical altercation with. I seen my mother fist fight 2 men in my face. She didn't win one of them. So
for real?
And so this is why, to me, you really can't even raise your voice around a girl like that. I've been traumatized to the point where the bitch is in the wrong, but you not gonna go over there and join her. You not gonna be over there wrong with her. You're allowed to, especially in my case, you're allowed to defend yourself as a man, but as men, we know we can push her. And if as men, we know if I do punch you, I punch you on your leg. I end all this shit. I at no point, and I told you I was dating a fucking violent little girl. At no point was I ever in fear. I was in fear of what I could do to her. So unless it's a weapon amiss, actually beating a girl up is freaky, weird, crazy shit to me, and I would never stand by and watch it. So hearing he picked up a fucking pan with eggs in it, like you're wasting the breakfast, you're beating people up in front of me,
and you're doing it in front of people,
and then you kicked her in the head and drug her up the stairs.
You know how humiliating that?
Like, I'm trying to eat. Like, how can I keep my appetite under these type of circumstances?
Oh God, this is just so awful. This is so awful. We can't have no serious things going on around here. Y'all. This is just ridiculous. Stop making me laugh.
All right, that's the last one. That's the last one.
So we've talked about it. We're gonna keep talking about it. We're week 1 into a 6 to 8 week trial. I'm waiting for the
2K. No. So 2K said, Richie, you think because you're stronger than a woman that when she do hit you, it doesn't hurt and you don't react. That's wrong. Not at all. I'm sorry. If I sound like I said it, that wasn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch couldn't hurt me. I've been hit before, especially by my mother, but I've been hit by another girl. As I say, I've ran into now like 3 bitches who were violent. And I was not violent one time. And that's how crazy it is out here. Nonetheless.
What do you consider violent?
Did you put your hands on me? There it is. So, I'll swing
out a nigga. What you gonna do?
See, imagine a man saying that. I'll punch a bitch, no problem. Like,
not unprovoked. I'm not gonna just walk up and just punch you in your face.
I'm not of the air that a woman can't hurt me. Not only am I that I believe that if she actually catch me slipping enough and hit me in my fucking eye, that I really feel it. I'm also of the air that they are far more aware that they can't hurt me and they're willing to go get something to hurt me in. So no, at no point am I actually confused in that notion. I'm saying in my experience, a woman has never scared me to the point where I genuinely feel like, oh, this woman can hurt me and blah, 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 etc. Not to say that there are men who aren't, there's men who date UFC women, mixed martial arts fighters. Not only would I literally keep a gun on me at all times, we will be fucking and it'll be a gun strapped to me. We could be in the shower, it's a gun strapped to me. You think I could dating women who you know can fight? Nigga, you crazy as fuck. So no, I'm not of the air that women just, you can do whatever you want to a man. He shouldn't hit you. Nah, no. Actually, if a woman thinks she can beat you up today, prove her wrong. I'm sorry. See what I mean?
I'm sorry. If y'all on YouTube right now, they in the comments talking about I'll be beating Richie ass. And I'm laughing because I tried one time. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. There was one time that I really was like, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna fight this nigga. This nigga I don't know what he did, but he grabbed my arm and he was so fucking strong. I just was like, okay, yeah, I'm not. I thought, cause he kind of like, he personal side. So I thought maybe like, I could just, but he is way stronger than me.
That nigga Mozart said he the Cassie.
That was the first and the last time that I ever tried to. I don't even know what I was trying to do. Like, I ain't no punk.
Just how Chris Brown won that Rihanna fight. If a girl thinks she can beat you up that day, show her otherwise.
You know what? The show is over. The show is over. Now I will say I do believe that they was tussling.
She bit him. We know what the altercation's like. That's what I'm saying, cuz again, Chris should have got out of his Lamborghini and just walked off.
Yeah. He should have walked
just so he could never have this stand on his career. Just so they couldn't have took away. Yeah, Chris Brown does not do commercials. He's been in a few movies, but he's not in movies. Endorsements. Chris Brown makes money from literally music. They've taken, and Chris Brown's one of the most famous people on the planet, taking away all endorsement opportunities from this nigga for over 10, 15 years now. We've not seen Chris Brown on no Sprite commercial, Gatorade commercial, Gillette, a cereal commercial, the boat, no kind of fucking commercial whatsoever. Knowing how influential he is to the people, or to people in general. So they've done a number on him. However, Rihanna has taken this abusive spat, and I mean, not to say that she wasn't going to, of course, be a megastar, but this bitch is pushing $1 billion. We act like she didn't hit him.
They in the chat calling you small and short. Somebody, what short niggas are midgets and midgets are strong. Mozart said that. Y'all, Richie is not that short. I don't even know why y'all be like, people, every time somebody meets you in person, they're like, oh my God, you're so much taller than we thought.
Yes. And Mozart, bitch, you gonna get shot today. Come on, let's get out of here, dog. What we got? We need one more so we can slide, man.
Did y'all hear about, there's a basketball player from Dallas. He lives in Indonesia. He's playing ball overseas. He shipped in,
I'm sorry. Jade, I'm gonna come to your house and fuck you up.
It's Jade.
Even worse. I'm about to call you out of your name in a minute.
She said he's what, 5'5"?
Nigga, we gonna
get... No, what are you, 5'10", 5'9", 5'10"?
I'm 5'8". I'm 5'9" on my good days.
5'9".
And you ain't never been in a 5-minute fist fight, so you better motherfucking watch it.
Girl, you beat your ass. Come on now.
So here we go. So he American-born basketball player living in Indonesia, shipped in what?
Oh, okay. So his name is Shawn. He's an American basketball player, and he is potentially facing a fire squad in Indonesia after receiving a package of THC-infused candy from Thailand. So they seized 132 pieces of Delta-9 cannabis. Delta-9 cannabis. And he is facing...
Hold on, y'all gonna kill me for not even real weed?
Yes. That shit is blowing my mind.
Hey, man.
So,
life in jail or death for fake weed?
They have extremely strict drug laws down there. It's with a life sentence or death by firing squad if he is found guilty. I don't know if the U.S. can step in and maybe, what's it called when you get somebody out, like they eject them from the...
Eject them.
Extradition? Yeah.
But so in foreign countries, your crime is there. This is like, you get extradited.
Damn, they can't do nothing about that shit.
And he was over there playing basketball, so he might be a citizen. This is Thailand, Indonesia.
That's what happened to Homegirl, right?
To Brittany. She was in Germany, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the pieces, yes. Shit. A firing squad from Delta-9? Oh my God, I didn't even get high for real. I had to eat like 8 fucking pieces of candy for me to feel anything. And oh my Lord. At least let me do some crack before y'all kill me so I can feel like it's worth it.
That's blowing my mind. Like,
Brittany Griner and teaching these boys nothing. Firing my nigga.
Y'all can't.
And then it was edibles. It ain't like even like weed.
That shit is rough. He's from Dallas too. I don't know anybody who knows him personally, but man, like I'm gonna be checking on this because that hurt my feelings.
Yo, they about to kill a nigga over like diet weed. Like this is the knockoff version. Oh my Lord.
That shit is mind-boggling.
Hey man. All right. Well, at least we know because we move. Me and PJ moving. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I know.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I said that I had tweeted or put on Threads about how, like, every day in America, I just feel like I'm getting taken advantage of. Like, when I go to the store, when I go everything is just overpriced. Everything is so... We bought some Subway, y'all. 2 bags of chips. When I tell y'all, it was about 8 pieces of...
Now, y'all know the grab bag jalapeno chips, bag is this full. I mean, of course, the bag is this size, gang. The chips stop right here now.
It wasn't number 8 chips in
and
the
it's
bag.
legitimately more air in the chip bags than there is chips. Of course, we know there's they've been over years now downsizing the actual items. The items are smaller. They're pulling some of the items. Again, the tariffs that are being added on to all of the pricing, of course, that prices that we have now, we were already price gouged.
Yeah,
we had already got tariffs from America.
You know what? And before we get out of here, I did want to get. You did a video over Walmart. But did you see where Trump said that Walmart needs to eat the cost?
How? How can Walmart eat a cost that you told us the other country was gonna eat? It's so strange because the entire fucking time he mentioned tariffs, he was saying Americans don't pay the tax. The other countries do. Whatever is shipped in, they have to pay it. How are you now informing Walmart to eat a tariff that you told Walmart the other countries would eat? It's almost like you didn't know what a fucking tariff was. It bothers me so goddamn much how they are allowed to speak like they are smart. How can I explain this? Watching stupid people act smart bothers the fuck out of me. They sit there, they sit in that administration, and it's like we're doing things based off merit now, and so on and so forth, and then literally hire not hire RFK. What do you call it when they suggest them? I forgot the exact verbiage. RFK, who is again Secretary of fucking Health, who runs around telling people vaccines don't work. Number one. And then you hire a bitch, or attempting to hire a bitch, who y'all is, who she's supposed to be a physician, of the head doctor of the country, who's never actually worked as a doctor. You went to school for 2 years, dropped out, and said, nah, they ain't teaching me the right way. I don't give a fuck what you think, ma'am. You've never taught shit. You've never done anything. You don't have the qualifications. How are you being prodded as the top goddamn physician in the country?
I don't get this.
It can't be off merit. If RFK, his literal family, he had 2 family members come out and say this guy don't deserve this job, he's not qualified for it. It can't be about merit. If the literal president was a real estate agent and a TV reality star,
yeah,
had never, ever, ever, ever worked in DC ever, got the job as a president, sucked at it in front of everybody, in front of the people who liked them, in front of the people who disliked them. Political Science ranked him as a top 10 bottom president. Got the job again. And now sucks even more at it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, y'all niggas thought it was bad the first time? Y'all thought that was a bad administration? Watch this shit. And then you're allowed to get on TV and say, those DEI hires, and we can't just be bringing up anybody, and this is why Biden's administration is just a bunch of dumb people. I don't even know if this man can read. It's the worst fucking country ever. We've been a third world country with Gucci on for 50 fucking years. And it's literally, if I went and put on all my nice shit and walked outside, nobody has no earthly clue how much money I got. In fact, everybody would think he probably got a few dollars in his pocket because I look nice. America has looked nice in front of the rest of the world. It's a shithole here. We've been tricked, duped, and what's the goddamn word? I'll figure it out in a second. Tricked, duped, etc. into literally following things that are fucking detrimental to us. I've explained to y'all how shareholders work for insurance companies. I've explained to you how shareholders work for insurance companies. I was talking to Mozart. Mozart was over here the other day, and we were speaking about debt, right? Debt. America owes $38 trillion. I don't even know who the fuck they owe it to, but America owes $38 trillion in debt. My nigga, you have no earthly clue the kind of money I'm speaking about. you can't even count to 1 billion. You for fuck sure can't count to 1 trillion. And even if you could pull this amazing feat off, you motherfucker can't count to 38 trillion. The type of money I'm speaking about is unfathomable. It's not real. Money ain't real. Money's not real. America does not no longer have the gold to back these dollars. 38 trillion motherfucking dollars in debt? Do you know what that means? No, you don't know what it means. I don't even know what it means. The money doesn't make sense. You can't even fathom what $1 trillion looks like. You for fuck sure can't see what 38 of them look like. To note that y'all are on TV again telling me our military needs another $1 trillion. Our military needs $1 trillion. Gang, if we gotta spend that much money, just let them niggas come over here and get busy. Really, if we gotta spend $1 trillion fucking bucks to protect us, bring them niggas over here. We got guns. Let's do it.
We wouldn't know what the hell to do.
The reason America has never been attacked is because of position. Understand how important geography is in when it comes to war. Mm-hmm. Understanding that Mexico and Canada are the only thing that touches, that's why they are allies. Understanding that if you come from the east, that means you coming off the coast of Spain, Ireland, coast of Africa, Ireland, blah, blah, blah. But you can't come from fucking the east and just like make it over here and like, oh shit, we didn't know y'all was over here. What's the movie? Olympus Has Fallen, Olympus Has Fallen with King Leonidas and those 2 gunships cross over DC and they take down the White House. The most unreal shit you'll ever motherfucking see. If you think a jet can get to DC, nigga, a jet can get within 5 hours of DC before they knocked it out the air. A plane could never fly over Washington, ever. America is protected as it motherfucking gets. We don't need $1 trillion to protect us. Americans need $1 trillion. Money not fucking real. They can't even show you $1 trillion worth of gold.
You didn't be saying money not real. It's not.
Because it's not. When you got paid on Friday, how much cash did you take out? Some of us have not seen cash in months, weeks.
Damn. Yeah.
You got four bands in your bank account. Nigga, they can take it right now.
They have taken it. Most of the time
right now, they can take every dime you have if it's not real. They can cut you out of any service that you have. As far as streaming services, they can stop that immediately, regardless of how you pay, or if you paid it or not. Everything you own can be taken from you right now. Money is not real. Money is not real. The American money, this shit not real, and we're being fucked. So yes, every day you wake up and you actually give to the system in whatever way, gas, water, food, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, we're being taken advantage of every single fucking day. They tell us, they're coming out now saying the Chinese has possibly figured out a cure for cancer. I'll die before Americans get the cure for cancer. I'll be dead in a motherfucking grave before Americans get the cure for cancer. There's way too much money on it.
They already got it, I believe. They just not gonna. No, they make too much money off of it. I'm gonna keep speaking it. It sounds radical as fuck. I'm gonna keep speaking it. We need to leave. It was radical to come and get us. Theoretical, because I don't even believe that either. But it was radical to come and get us. So what's so radical about leaving? Gaddafi offered for Black Americans to leave this piece of shit long ago. But leaving isn't easy either. I got a friend who just got their citizenship in the UK.
This nigga Golden Sparrows come back.
I know. He scares me.
Oh my God, Golden Sparrow, stop.
Is it a bot?
Just DM me.
It's DMing everybody in the country.
Oh God, you're harassing everybody.
It's scary. Block it.
I gotta stop this nigga Golden Sparrow. My phone.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody please buy this nigga clothes. Oh my God.
Ah, get it out of here.
I'm sorry, y'all. Not that social was going. But yeah, bro. That's all I'm speaking on. That's all I'm speaking on. This is Fontane in the Morning, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with us. The beautiful Portia J. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, share, subscribe to YouTube. Golden Sparrow. I'm coming after your ass. I'm on the way right now. Y'all